Luna Gray existed in the negative spaces of Northwood High, unnoticed, unimportant, invisible, at least to most. To Cassidy, Marla, and Bryn, the holy trinity of popularity, cruelty, and glitter lip gloss, Luna was a favorite target. Every day was a new game. Spilled lunch trays, cruel whispers, snapped pencils, and the ever-predictable locker graffiti. Her only sanctuary lay in the ragged pages of her sketchbook, a world where dragons coiled through ruins and phoenixes blazed against the dark. She'd retreat to forgotten corners of the school, the dim stairwell behind the auditorium, the storage room past the gym, anywhere the real world couldn't follow. On a particularly brutal Wednesday, Luna's fortress crumbled. It began in the hallway after 6th period. Cassidy had accidentally stuck her foot out, and Luna's body hit the floor hard. Her notebook slipped from her grasp, pages fluttering like desperate wings. Marla plucked it up before Luna could, smirking as she flipped through the pages. "Oh, look," she said with a mocking coo. "Someone thinks they're a little artist? Is this supposed to be a unicorn?" "Ew, its eyes are all weird," Bryn added. Luna reached for it. "Give it back." "For what?" Cassidy sneered and tore a page clean from the spine. Something inside Luna cracked like ice underfoot. She snatched the book and fled, fighting back tears, not looking back. She ran past the cafeteria, past the parking lot, to the abandoned bleachers behind the football field. No one ever came here after dark. She collapsed on the lowest bench, clutching her notebook to her chest. The sun had dipped low, throwing violet streaks across the sky. The world was quiet. Then it wasn't. A rustle, then a growl. Low, guttural, too deep to belong to any dog. Luna turned. A shape leapt from the shadows. Dark, fast, too quick to register. Pain exploded in her arm, white-hot and sudden. She screamed as teeth tore into her skin. Just as fast, the creature vanished into the brush, leaving only broken silence and a smear of blood. No one came. By morning, Luna was burning up. Her mom chalked it up to the flu. Luna let her. Her arm ached beneath layers of gauze. She tried to convince herself it had been a stray dog, a coyote maybe. But by Thursday night, she could hear her neighbor's heartbeat through the wall. Smells hit her with dizzying intensity. Bleach from the bathroom, the faint mildew from her closet, even the metallic tang of her own blood. Her appetite vanished, then returned with a vengeance. Raw meat, of all things. She found herself watching squirrels with strange interest. Worst of all was the anger. It simmered just beneath her skin like a fever. She snapped at her mom, at the TV, even at her own reflection. Then came the full moon. It rose orange and bloated, hanging over Northwood like a swollen eye. Luna's dreams turned vivid and violent. She woke gasping, sweat-soaked, and disoriented. Her body ached, her bones stretched, reshaped, and then she wasn't Luna anymore. The transformation was agony and ecstasy. Her skin split, hair burst forth, her muscles bulged and twisted, her teeth grew sharp. She was howling before she understood what was happening. And then she ran. Her paws hit earth with purpose. The world lit up in scent, sound, and heat signatures. She moved like wind, silent, swift, deadly. Something drew her back to Northwood High. She found them near the bike racks. Cassidy and her pack had cornered a first-year student, maybe 12 years old, crying and clutching their backpack. "I said, give me your phone, twerp," Marla spat. "Leave me alone," the kid sobbed. Luna's vision tinted red. With a snarl, she lunged from the shadows. The girls shrieked and scattered. Bryn tripped over her own boots. Luna loomed, massive and snarling. She didn't touch them. She didn't have to. Their fear was delicious. But the kid's tear-streaked face grounded her. She turned away, sprinting into the woods before the authorities, or her instincts, caught up. She woke in her bed, sore and confused. Her arm ached where the bite had first appeared. Her dreams felt like hallucinations, yet something lingered. At school, Luna walked the halls expecting more cruelty. But Cassidy, Marla, and Bryn gave her wide-eyed stares and scurried away like frightened rabbits. The first year she'd saved nodded at her with quiet reverence. Something had changed. That night, she returned to the bleachers. The air shimmered faintly, and a shape stepped from the shadows. It wasn't entirely wolf, nor entirely man. Its fur was streaked with silver, its eyes impossibly old. "You survived," it said, not with words, but with presence. "What are you?" Luna whispered. "A guardian, one who saw the fire in you," it replied. "The cruelty you endured, the justice you craved." "You bit me," she said. "I awakened you." Luna took a step back. "Why me?" Because you understand pain and what it means to be powerless. The creature tilted its head. You don't have to be. Then it vanished. Luna spent the next week testing her limits. At first, it was simple, running faster than she ever thought possible, lifting impossibly heavy weights, sneaking through the night without making a sound. Her senses remained heightened, even in human form. But the wolf inside clawed for dominance. It wanted violence. It wanted blood. Luna resisted. She set rules. She would only shift on full moons, only use her power to protect. She drew a code in her sketchbook, next to a new creature, half wolf, half girl, all vengeance. By the next full moon, she was ready. Word spread quickly in the undercurrents of Northwood. Someone or something was watching. 2 seniors caught shaking down freshmen were found huddled in a janitor's closet, terrified, muttering about glowing eyes in the dark. A teacher known for cruel punishment suddenly straightened up, his gaze flicking nervously toward the windows at dusk. Cassidy and her crew tried to reclaim their throne, but the spell was broken. Their power, built on fear, now cracked under its own weight. One afternoon, Luna caught Cassidy staring at her, with something between hatred and awe. "You did something," Cassidy hissed in the bathroom mirror. Luna met her eyes. "You did it to yourself." But being a guardian had costs. The wolf's hunger was insatiable. Some nights, it took everything Luna had not to give in. Her sketchbook filled with images of snarling beasts, shadowy cities, broken chains. She missed meals, missed sleep. Then came the night the fire alarms rang. The chemistry lab was engulfed in smoke. Students poured into the parking lot in chaos. Amid the confusion, Luna spotted someone still inside. Miss Kwan, the art teacher, coughing violently as flames licked the ceiling. Luna didn't hesitate. She shifted mid-run, the change quicker, smoother now. She leapt through the window, found Miss Kwan beneath a table and carried her out. Smoke seared her lungs. Flames blistered her skin. But the fire didn't matter. By the time anyone could see clearly, Luna was gone. Miss Kwan survived. She told a confused EMT, "A wolf saved me." No one believed her, but Luna knew. Summer approached. Northwood seemed quieter, kinder. Students walked the halls without watching their backs. Even Cassidy kept to herself. Luna no longer hid in corners. She didn't need to. One day, the kid she'd saved months ago sat beside her in the library. "Is it true," they asked, "that something's protecting people now?" Luna smiled faintly. "Maybe." They pulled out a sketch pad. "I started drawing too. Your stuff's cooler though." Luna glanced down. The kid had drawn a creature with wings and claws standing over a fallen bully. In its eyes was fire and mercy. Luna flipped to the last page of her own notebook. Her hand hovered over a blank sheet. Then slowly she began to draw. Not a monster, not a victim, but a girl in the in-between, part shadow, part light, watching over the world with quiet, fierce determination. She'd found her purpose, and Northwood had found its guardian.